just
Hours.
go for like a few hours.
Right, because if you was
You
getting
really
that
shouldn't
thing
go for a
thrown
few
back,
hours either, though. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
just
Like when
saying, if
they,
you throwing that thing back, you ain't moving no time soon to go get that
if
phone.
you throw that thing back, that's the truth. That's the truth.
So you gonna miss out on
But
your
unless
money,
you,
girl.
Yeah,
right,
be like, hey, is my phone ringing? What phone?
Exactly.
It's something
If he
ringing,
can
but
make
it
you
ain't a
forget
phone.
about your phone, he is worth you putting down that damn phone.
I can make you put your phone down. Hey,
Hey,
Erica
there you
Badu,
go.
I can make you. I can
That's
make
a
you.
new song right there. That's catchy.
It's a real song, Erica Badu. I can make you put your phone down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a real song.
Yeah, I'm out of touch.
Right? Because I sure enough didn't know that either. But so, all right. So let's finish this up.
Okay.
So the last question that I have is where is it? Okay, so we'll do this last question and then final thoughts. What was your worst date that you ever had and why? And then you could do your final thoughts. And we'll head out of here.
Well,
go
I
ahead.
want to on a couple dates where they were talking to me about their ex the whole time. So that was definitely, and then one, their mom hooked me up with their son, and the whole date was him telling me about how the mom was kind of like abusive.
Dag.
Crazy.
Man, girl.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could.
Alicia, you know this person too.
Oh Lord.
So those are bad dates. And then there was a guy who.
Wait, you said wait. The mom set you up.
Don't think about it. We'll talk about it after.
I'm not gonna say no names or nothing, but you said the mom set you up, and they talked about how abusive the mom used to be. I think I have an idea. But we ain't gonna say no names.
We ain't gonna say no.
I'll just leave that one out.
Yeah. So that happened, and then there's a guy, and I told y'all about this before. He had locked his keys in the car, so the whole night was spent around him having locked his keys in the car. And I was young. I was a teenager. I had my brother and friend with me. We ended up having to drop him off somewhere. It was the whole. And I had never met him ever. It was a blind date. I met him online. We never saw each other face to face, and yeah, it was wow. It was bad.
Wow.
Yeah, my dates they were, a lot of them were short, but they were like really unique experiences.
Okay.
Like I had one where the woman was she was a coke addict.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's like I picked her out. We went to this bar, and it was like around fall, so it was a real cool night. And I noticed she was acting weird because it's like 40 degrees outside, and she's sweating, wearing a tank top, and I'm like, what's going on here? And then we leave there, and then we go to another spot, and then I didn't know she had like cocaine on her, and she did a line right in front of me. I'm like, good.
Do you know that I could see you like do that? Like, did you see me see you?
It was something else, and then yeah, and then another time I went to this woman's house because she said she wanted to cook for me, and she made this burnt chicken wings and macaroni and cheese out of a box. And oh man, and then I ended up finding out that she was an accessory to murder because she asked me to take a look at her car since I have all these automotive skills. And because she said her car hasn't been acting right. Come to find out her car is a retired police car and it had bullet holes all in it. And I was like, okay, I think your car might have issues because of all these holes. And then she was telling me, oh yeah, that's also because I'd be letting the gangbangers around the way borrow the car when they want to do drive-bys. And I'm like, did she really just tell me this?
Wait, what? Why?
So I had to like find some way to kind of casually kind of just leave.
Why not,
I would
Brandon?
just laugh. I'd be like, bitch, you crazy. What the fuck out?
Hell to the no. Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Man,
Yeah.
my car's all shut up. I don't know why it's not working.
Brandon, so we're doing the worst
date
you ever been on.
But
And
Didn't we already do a worst date?
pickles.
no.
Yeah, we did worst dates before.
Oh,
but-
did we do worst
Yeah.
dates?
We did
you told
Boo
us
Bear
about
and Pickles. Yeah, Boo Bear and Pickles.
Okay, well then, all right, we'll do the reverse then, Brandon, down.
The best date I've ever been on?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Did you say blueberry pickles?
Boo
Best date I've
Bear
ever
and
been
Pickles.
Blueberry and pickles.
Boo Bear and Pickles. It was. I'll tell you the story later, Shane.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, we already did one on that. The best dates ever.
The most recent one, this guy we had never met in person. We met online. And then he picked out where we were gonna go. So I didn't have to figure anything out, which was great.
Must be
nice.
nice.
Right. He took me out to were we in Bridgeville?
Probably like Washington.
We went out a little out, and we went to this seafood restaurant and we ate. And then after that we went to the mixtape. Have you guys been to the mixtape here?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, I had never even heard of the mixtape at that time.
Me neither.
And
I haven't heard of it.
It's a lounge, and so they have like board games there.
Yeah.
And so you can order drinks, you can sit on the little lounge chairs because the bar is playing R&B music, and we play board games together.
It's kind of geared towards our age group. It's not for like 22-year-olds. It's for like 26 to 45. It's like right the 30s.
So what? They got chutes and ladders and stuff?
No.
They got like Jenga, and then they got Jenga and
chess, checkers,
Monopoly,
Taboo. They have a bunch of different games, and then a bar is in there too. And we did that, and we sat and talked for a long time, and I had a great night. He figured it all out. He said, "This be dressed, be there at this time." I said, be ready at this time. I'll come pick you up. And
cool.
Let's see, the best date I've ever had, it was I took this woman to this jazz club on 7th Street in Pittsburgh. I don't even remember what the name of the club was or if it's even still there. But my plan was like, I went to the club before it opened for the night, talked to the manager of the club, and I told him, I was like, look, I'm bringing somebody tonight and I want to like really, really, really impress her, right? So I looked at the menu, picked out certain meals, and they had a live jazz singer there. So I got a chance to meet him, talk to him, and told him when I was showing up and set it up to where it was something out of a Humphrey Bogart movie, right? So the moment we came into the club, a spotlight shined on us and the music changed. and everything was just centered around us. So it's like the moment we sat down, they served us food, we got wine, and we just kind of like danced the night away. You know what I mean? Closed down the club. We was the last ones there, and she was on cloud nine. It was pretty cool.
I wish. I don't think I ever really had one of those dates that were like, wow.
Oh man.
Can't say I really have.
I think Brandon knows her or used to know her.
Oh, Brandon.
You remember Erica?
Which Erica?
Puerto Rican Erica.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because I met her
She
in
is fun.
2006.
She was a lot of fun. Yeah, Puerto Rican Erica was fun.
Yeah, we even did salsa and all kinds of stuff.
She's a fun individual overall, so I can see that being an awesome time.
Yeah.
In terms of best dates, recently, you know what? One of the most fun type of dates for me is like amusement parks. So back before COVID, that was one of the very fun dates. It's all day, it's casual, laughing, joking, giggling. You spend a lot of time talking because you're in lines waiting for the rides. Share funnel cakes and all those things. So that's a good, but also for me, all date nights don't have to be out somewhere. Sometimes great dates are like spending at home. So had those too. At least to me, because I'm a
I'm just the old school
introverted extrovert, or the other way around, extroverted introvert. I don't know.
I agree with that.
I miss
like
those old school dates where you just trying to have fun. Now it's like, I don't know. It's weird.
All right.
I agree with you, Brandon, on that, because like some of my most intimate dates would be like me and the guy, like we just lay up and listen to music and talk.
Listen to music.
We get some food and
cook for each other.
Do what we do and then talk some more, listen to more music. Like those are like the best. Those the best nights.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
It costs no money.
See, right, man. There've been so many good nights just getting competitive over playing some card games, whether it's Uno or 5,000 or whatever. Just have a blast.
I think oftentimes focusing on the financial aspect of a date ruins a date, because it shouldn't even be about that. It should be about making that connection.
I like to just have fun.
Double dates can be fun too sometimes.
Oh no, I've been on.
It can with the right people.
Right, because I've been on some terrible double dates.
You got to be with the right people.
What? Well, even single dates need to be with the right people.
Or being on double dates. And how like the pressure and expectations.
As long as couples don't get competitive, man, it's better to have double dates with people you pretty much know pretty well. Right. Mutual friends.
Right. Then people start becoming competitive.
Man.
Don't ever open up the door.
Be a scheme out of Martin.
If you have those people start competing and dumb shit.
You don't kiss me like that. But that's definitely my husband's like, if that's our funny thing that we do. Like, you don't never pick me. He'd be like, you don't never pick me up and grope me like that. I'm like,
that's funny.
I'm like, he's like, you don't ever passionately kiss me like that. I'm like, shut up.
No, you wouldn't know what the heck to do with it if I did.
You think I'm batshit motherfucking crazy? Like, what you trying to do? Kill me? Like,
that's why. Look, that's why you married me, because I don't be doing none of that stuff.
All right, y'all. Final thoughts on our topic.
My final thought is Slim Thug is a hating, jealous, nosy, lame dude. And I don't think he needs to be speaking on her marriage, her relationships. I don't know why he cares. And who cares? Like, why do you think you need to have any kind of say-so on why women date who they date? Are you a woman? You don't just shut up.
I'm just mad about him calling Russell Wilson lame because he's not thugging it out.
I find that hilarious. All I can do is laugh at that.
That's stupid.
Right.
Like, man, that astronaut is lame. Motherfucker goes to space. Because he ain't thugging it out in the streets.
Mm-mm.
He's lame.
Any final thoughts?
So much to think about. No. Yeah. All I can say is, Russell Wilson. I mean, what's his name?
Russell Wilson.
No.
Slim Thug?
Slim Thug, yeah. It's such a forgettable name.
If you're a hip hop fan, maybe not.
But yeah, he sounds like a clown. You know, that's all I got to say. He's just a straight up clown. I never heard of any man responding to another man's relationship like that.
All right. Brandon, final thoughts?
For me, final thoughts on the main topic as a whole, like with the Slim Thug or Russell Smith, like I'm not a fan of anyone approaching someone in their growth in that way. You know, obviously she didn't marry Future, but she's building something with Russell Wilson. Then cool, like.
I just think
I don't know why she married Russell.
Yeah, for real, like, for real, man, married for the money. But even if that was the case, I mean, that's something for her and Russell to work out.
Right.
I'm trying. I don't even like. Here's a question, Alicia. Did he even like say what triggered him just saying this post? He just out of nowhere just decided to post this.
So he was on a podcast. And it was brought up to him. It's as though some people reveal their happiness without some sort of criticism. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to see how it came up. So, yeah, apparently it was on a podcast. And it was brought up. Sierra's name was brought up. And he kind of like was like, and that's when he brought up and said that with her being, why would she want to go from a Future to Russell Wilson? Because she apparently likes dudes like Future. She's not the type of woman to be with a Russell Wilson.
Maybe, maybe she has changed what she like, because eventually you can learn like what you want. Yeah, like what you learn, what you thought you wanted may not be there. Like you don't want it.
Just wait till you hear my final thoughts, because I love her clap back.
All right, so you know what? On to you, man. Go ahead. What's your final thought on
this? She had said, "I know I don't have to explain myself to anybody, but." She's like, repeating the same bad habits over and over again is a form of insanity. There comes a point in time when you know better and you have to do better. You own it. You owe it to yourself to just do that. It's that simple.
See?
And then she was talking about how he said that, I mean, he's cool and all, but he's lame. So she had said, cool. a man that's God-fearing, a man that carries himself as though you are in his presence, even if you're not, a man that is honorable, a man who can grow with and learn from, a man that treats people with respect, a man that puts his family first, a man that makes you laugh, a man who understands the importance of financial stability, and is compassionate, a man who confides in you and wants to see you succeed, and a man who sees the beauty in your scars. She said, cool in my eyes. The cool is in the eye of the beholder. Those are qualities that you see in cool. Level up.
Exactly.
Level up. Level up.
Great song.
So but on that, clap back.
No, for real. Like that.
And she really didn't even have to do that explanation at all.
I think she did the explanation for other people who need to learn from things.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe going through something similar, whatever. Yeah.
I'm just happy that she's happy and that she is okay in her happiness, and she's not gonna let anybody bring down her happiness, because she
especially a Slim Thug. God damn.
What's a Slim
It's
Thug?
weird because it's like, who are you to speak on them? They make great money, way more money than you
ever did or ever will.
Right.
But if I was her, I'd just tell, like, if you don't go on somewhere with your old corny ass, like,
Shane, I know you don't know who this is, but just given how long ago it was, he was big when Chopped and Screwed was like a thing.
Oh.
Slim Thug. Okay. Oh, Slim Thug. He was in Check Up on It with Beyonce.
Yeah.
That's right.
Back when Chopped and Screwed was a thing, there was Slim Thug.
That's right.
And I forgot all about Chopped and Screwed. That's when being faded was starting to get cool.
Yep. I'm trying to remember what his, like, Still Tipping.
Still that Tipping on Faux.
Yeah, Dressed in Faux, yeah. That was one, like, yeah, it was
Faux. Like.
Right. That was Slim Thug. Now you trying to talk shit on Sierra. What the hell, yo?
You know, I used to not like Sierra. I used to could not stand Sierra.
I remember when people
really
Sierra was really a man, and I would think to myself, where are these people getting this from?
People were hating on her. People were seriously hating on her.
At one point,
always loved Sierra. Always, except for when she was in Mama I Want to Sing. That was a violation.
Wasn't Sierra and Bow Wow a thing at one point?
It was.
Yeah.
It was. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
And that's when people were saying Bow Wow was dating a hermaphrodite. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, you know what? To me, I mean, and I might be alone in this, but I think they killed off Sierra's career just to make room for Beyonce's solo career.
That what you think?
Yeah. Yep. Because that was all around the same time. And like Sierra was like hitting them chart toppers at that time, and they didn't want no competition.
I mean, to me, it's two different lanes. Like Sierra is doing like what would we call that genre? Because she's doing like hype cheerleader dance type.
What? Music. Yeah, I mean at the time I was like, oh, and
let me see.
Yeah.
1 2 step.
Yeah. 1 2 step. All her songs got.
Like a female MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, but Beyonce was trying to be solo.
Like Beyonce music is not even in the same lane as.
Listen, I remember when they tried to start that beef between them two, and I'm like, there's no competition.
No, what? Comparing the two of them, like really.
They definitely were. That was a thing.
It's crazy.
Yep, it was a thing. Definitely was a thing. I just laughed.
So what do? You start rumors about her being a hermaphrodite, and then
like there's nothing man about her. There is nothing manly about that girl. What? Because she was muscular when she would dance? Like,
well, no,
I don't know.
No, nobody really knows where that even came from for real, for real. So like,
For real, it just popped up on 106 in Park one day. I was
right,
like,
and that was it.
oh, they were saying it on 106 in Park?
Yes.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It just popped up, and it was like, okay.
I'm about to do a Sierra mix over here when I get dressed in the morning.
And then you're right. Everyone looked at Bow Wow like, dude, really?
A lot of dudes wanted to be with Sierra for a long time.
And you know what?
Hermaphrodite.
I can only imagine any of those dudes that were like, oh yeah, man, Sierra's my girl. All her friends at that point was like, dude, you trying to hook up with a hermaphrodite? No one cared about the truth of it. They just was like, man, Sierra's a hermaphrodite.
You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that.
And it sucks though, because I like Sierra's music. Like, cool.
I like her.
I used to didn't like her. I like her now. She's alright. Cool.
What does she do to you?
She came on the scene right after Aaliyah died, and she tried to like take her place and kind of like dress like her, tried to do.
You do know that was the label, not so much Sierra herself.
I don't care. Like my girl wasn't even like cold yet.
Yeah, of course. Gotta replace it, keep on moving. And that's what entertainment happens, man. Since somebody dies off, they just put somebody else in the place and keep it rolling. So
yeah.
That's what it is.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
30's perspective.
All right, y'all. We got
Shane, special guest.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. Get that man his man cave.
He'll get it eventually.
You better make some phone calls and help out, doggone it.
Now, what if you make them phone calls and only ask about what could be done about his man cave?
That'd be funny.
Hey,
if he only the rest of the house is shitty. But I called.
Yeah, I got the right track lighting in the 10.1 theater surround sound. Oh wait, you wanted me to pick out something for the countertop in the kitchen?
Oh man, that'd be funny. All right,
I'm just teasing.
We have Alicia.
All right, y'all.
Our host tonight, Alicia.
Hey, great topic, Alicia. This was a good conversation. I like it.
Yeah, this is good.
Yes.
Can't wait for the next one.
We have B Mike. And I'm your girl, Sherelle Unique. We out.
See ya.
See you next time.